Hello, good morning. Welcome to our language class. Today is a review class about the different topics that we studied the last weeks, and we are on week number 32. Remember, today is Wednesday, November 11, 2020, and we discuss or maybe we'll review the last topics. But first, when I give you some information, okay, extra information for taking into account, okay, I tell you in Spanish. Ok, chicos, esta semana no vamos a tener semana de actividades por entregar. Esta semana, quiero decir estos 3 días, solamente va a ser semana de repaso. ¿Por qué? Porque no hemos tenido la semana completa debido a que hemos tenido suspensión de clases por diferentes circunstancias. Entonces, esta semana solamente va a ser una semana de revisión de contenidos. Esto tanto en las materias de inglés como en las materias de español. Entonces, no vamos a realizar ninguna actividad de la agenda, no vamos a realizar ninguna actividad de spelling, ni de penmanship, ni ninguna otra. La semana anterior tampoco tuvimos clases, tuvimos actividades por entregar. Quiere decir que hasta ahorita debemos de estar al día hasta las actividades de la semana 30. Si usted por algún motivo no ha entregado ninguna de esas actividades o cualquier actividad de las distintas materias, lo puede hacer aún. Comuníquese con cada uno de sus maestros de las distintas materias, tanto de español como de inglés, que sería mi persona, para saber cuáles son las actividades que tiene pendiente. Si tiene alguna actividad pendiente de entregar, pues entonces en estos días lo puede hacer, puede ponerse al día y nos las puede enviar para que nosotros se las escribamos en el cuadro de actividades o en el gradebook. Así que esta semana, chicos, no entregamos actividades, solamente va a ser repaso de los contenidos que ya vimos para que nos quede un poquito más claro y para irnos preparando ya para nuestras evaluaciones finales. Solamente tenemos una semana más de clases, sería la próxima semana sería la semana 33 y esa sí la haríamos completa si Dios lo permite. Y luego vienen nuestras evaluaciones finales. Así que les dejo ahí el dato para que solamente estemos ingresando a nuestras clases y así ir como retroalimentando cada uno de los contenidos que ya vimos. Muy bien. Let's start. Okay, in language we study nouns, okay, we study pronouns and different plural rules, okay, for forming nouns. In this case, rules for plural nouns, okay, let's make a review about this one. Most nouns add s to form plural. Okay, this one is the most common rule. For example, if you say dog, you only add the letter S and we said the plural dogs. Cat, cats. Okay, only add the letter S at the end of the word. Second, we have nouns that end with SH, CH, X, and Z, or S, we add ES. Okay, for example, when you say sandwich, okay, if you say in plural, sandwiches, okay, you only add ES. Okay, watch, watches, yes, because the end of the word, okay, is with SH or CH, all the different forms. Then we have nouns and with vowel and plus the consonant white, we add S. For example, boy, boys, okay? Nouns that end with consonant plus Y, this one change, okay, the letter Y to I, and then we add the ES. For example, if you say candy, okay, candy ends with a consonant, okay, for that reason we change the letter Y to the vowel I and then we add the suffix EAs. Candy, candies. Nouns that end with F or FE, change F or FE to BEFs, okay, that's mean you add B ES. Okay, we change the letter F and we substitute by the letter by B, and then we add ES. Nouns and with vowel O, okay, we add S. For example, tomato, tomatoes, potato, potatoes, yes. And nouns and with consonant O, you add ES. Okay, so these one are the different rules. Now we understand better every rule, analyzing one by one. Okay, number one, add S to form the plural of most nouns. Okay, we have two examples here. Girl, girls. Yes, we only add the letter S. Apple, apples. Okay, we only add S. The second rule says that add ES to nouns that end in CH, SH, etc. So we have different examples here. Bench, benches. Dish, dishes. Vase, vases. Box, boxes. Quiz, quizzes in that case. In the last example, okay, we double the consonant quiz, quizzes, because this one is a rule. Okay. Number 3, for nouns that end in Y with a consonant before the Y, change the letter Y to I and we add ES. Candy, candies. Puppy, puppies. For nouns that end in Y with a vowel before the Y, just add S. Toy, toys. Monkey, monkeys. Okay, we only add the letter S. Let's continue. Rule number 5. For nouns that end in F or FE, drop the letter F or FE and add VES. Example, love, loves. Knife, knives. For nouns that end with a consonant before a no, add ES. Potato, potatoes. Tomato, tomatoes. Okay, so we only add ES. Some nouns change the spelling of the singular nouns. Okay, for example, we write in one form, okay, when it is singular, and we write in another form when it is plural. Also in oral way. So that means when you pronounce or when you write, okay, this one change the form. Child, children. Mouse, mice. Okay, that means we call this one irregular nouns. And some nouns use the same singular and plural form. For example, fish, fish. We don't say fishes. This one is a mistake. We say fish. Deer, deer. Okay, so that means doesn't change the form. The form is the same. Let's continue. Now we have some examples here and some exercises. So we write the plural form of these words. The first picture, okay, we have bus. 2 buses in that case. We only add ES at the end. Then we have let me see, a box of matches. That's mean lot of matches. Okay, we have 3 watches. Okay, so we write ES at the end of the word, watches. Babies, 2 babies. Sandwich, 2 sandwiches. Okay, and box, 5 boxes. Okay, so you add ES. 3 knives. Remember, in that case, we apply the rule that we change the letter F by the letter V, knives. 3 monkeys, exactly. Okay, in that case, I saw this one like a roll, but this one are potatoes. Yes, so this one is a mistake. 2 potatoes. Then we have dish, 2 dishes. Okay, bread, to love of bread. Leaf, 6 leaves. Okay, remember, if a word ends in F, you change by letter V and you add ES and you say leaves. Lot of tomatoes. 3 glasses in that case, and 3 trees. Yeah, okay, check the pronunciation. 3 trees is different. Yes, okay, so we practice this part. We practice the doing or writing, okay, the plural nouns. So remember the rules. We have 8 and we need to apply every rule for every noun that we have. Okay, now we have the regular plurals. For example, if you have 1, you say person. Yes, 2 or more, people. Person, people. Okay, 1 foot, 2 feet. Yeah, pie, pies. Tooth, teeth. Diente, dientes. Child, children. Yes, niño, niños. Okay, child, children. Mouse, mice. Ratón, ratones. Leaf, leaves. Hoja, hojas. Okay, check this one. This one is new for you. Cactus. Okay, this one is a singular form. And if you say in plural, you say cacti. Yeah, cactus, cacti. Sheep, sheep is the same form. The noun doesn't change. Man, men. Okay, ox, oxen. Okay, so this one, all of these one are irregular nouns that's been changed in written form and also in oral form. Excellent job. Okay, now what is the difference? We have nouns and we have pronouns. Okay, this one is the third part of a speech that we study. Nouns name people, places, things, or ideas. For example, the girls laughed at the funny pictures. Okay, so these one are the names of people, places, things, or ideas. These one are nouns. And pronouns take the place of nouns. Okay, that means substitute a noun. They jiggle and jiggle. Yes, okay, they is a pronoun that substitute, okay, maybe a noun. we can say Rosa and Maria jiggle and jiggle. But if we substitute this now by a pronoun, we say they jiggle and jiggle. Yes? Okay. Now, we have the personal pronouns. Remember, we studied three kinds of pronouns. We studied subject and object. And if we remember the information, okay, a subject pronoun is when this one has the function of a subject in a sentence, okay? A subjunctive pronoun, un pronombre subjetivo, es cuando este hace la función de sujeto en la oración. Yes? Okay. And an objective pronoun, this one is after a verb and after a preposition. Okay, this one is placed after a verb and after a preposition. Está después de una preposición y después de un verbo. Okay, and we have the different pronouns. For example, first person singular, subject, I, object, me. The second person singular, subject, you, object, you. The third person singular, he, him, she, her. It, it. The first person plural, we, us. The second person plural, you, you. And the third person plural, they, them. Okay, in this chart, we only have the subjunctive and the objective pronouns, but remember, we have the possessive pronouns too. Okay, so we develop these examples, okay, these exercises. So remember, subjunctive is when the pronoun has the function as a subject in a sentence, and objective, this one is after a verb and after a preposition, could be of, with, for, by, etc. Okay, number one, Mrs. Green's dog loves walking with her in the country. In that case, we have the preposition with. That means we use an objective pronoun that in this case is her. Number two, the carol the boys sang at the nativity play last Christmas was theirs. In that case, we have a verb that is was, so we use an objective pronoun that in this case is theirs. Number three, Fred has a lot of few pounds recently. Okay, so we use he's very happy. Why? Because in that case, he has the function of the subject in a sentence, so we use a subjunctive pronoun that in this case is he. Number four, my aunt is a hairdresser. Okay, always cuts my hair. Okay, so in that case, she has the function as a subject in the sentence, so we use a subjunctive pronoun that is she. Number five, Mike has fallen off his bike and its wheel is broken now. Okay, we have the preposition and, that means we use an objective pronoun that is its. Number six, my mom flies a kite with me every summer. Okay, in that case, me is an objective pronoun. We have the preposition with, so we need to use an objective pronoun. Number seven, Harry has caught a fish. It's huge. In that case, it is a subjective pronoun because it has the function as the subject. So for that reason, we use it. Number eight, Alice has just sent a letter to a friend of hers. Okay, in that case, hers is an objective pronoun because we have the preposition of. Excellent job. Okay, so let's see. Now we analyze the part of a speech. In that case, okay, so we study three parts of a speech. Okay, the first one are verbs. Remember the verbs we classify in action verbs, helping verbs, state of being verbs, and remember we need to always, okay, agreement. Do the agreement with the verb. For example, action verbs. Okay, so are the action that you develop every day. The sun shines, the horse neighs, the monkey jumps. All the words that you have in green, these one are actions. For example, Esther studies, Santiago plays, Daniela Martinez reads. All of these one are actions. So we have the helping verbs, and this one, help or support the main verb. We are learning about helping verbs, and remember, we have how many helping verbs? Exactly, 23 helping verbs, okay? For example, be, being, was, were, could, made, might, all of this one. A state of being verbs. For example, I feel scared, the flowers are bright. Okay, the state of being verb, we are only 8, yes? That are the verb be. in all the four, in present, in past, and in future. For example, am, is, are, was, were, been, being. Yes, okay, excellent. And the subject verb agreement, remember you need to do the agreement with the subject and the verb. That's meaning if the subject is in singular, you write a verb in singular. If the subject is in plural, you write a verb in plural. Good job. Now we continue with nouns. This one is the second part of a speech that we study. Are words that describe a person, place, think, or ideas, as Daniela Campos says. Yes? Okay, so you mentioned that at the beginning of the class. And we have some examples. Person, girl, Lincoln, and dad. Place, United States. School, home. Think, homework, book, basketball. Idea, joy, honor, peace. And we have an example here. My dad was born in United States and he loves playing basketball. Okay, if you notice in red, we have two nouns. The first one, United States. This one is a proper noun. In basketball, this one is a common noun, exactly. So we can classify the nouns as proper and common, yes, and also regular and irregular, plural and singular, as we studied last class. Okay, and the last part of speech that we have already studied are pronouns. Okay, the pronouns are words to be used in place of nouns to avoid repetition. This one is important. That's mean you can substitute a noun by the pronoun. Okay, and maybe this one, okay, is for avoiding repetition, para evitar repeticiones de nombres. And we have some examples here. He, she, those, me, us, okay, these, them, it, etc. And we have a sentence. This is my laptop, not yours. Este es mi laptop, no la tuya. Okay, in that case, yours, this one is a possessive pronoun, yeah, remember. We studied this one in the last class. And I told you that you need to memorize, okay, this is chart. For example, I, me, my, mind. Yes, he, his, okay, his. Then we have she, her, hers. It, its. Your, yours. Okay, we, okay, us, exactly. Ours. They, theirs. Exactly. All of these one are the pronouns that you have studied in the last class. Okay, excellent day, guys. Excellent participation. Thank you very much for paying attention and God bless you. See you the next week. And remember, this week we don't send activity to your teachers. Okay, you only, okay, inquire to your teacher if you have an activity that you don't give to the for grading. Okay, so thank you very much. Excellent day. Have a nice week. Bye bye. God bless you.